What an exciting day. Grilling with the News Floor. Can't get much better than this, right? Seaboard Triumph Foods joining us. And today we have Chef Stan Scott. You are grilling up something good today, aren't you?
I certainly am.
All right, so we're having grilled pork tenderloin momentarily, probably in about 25 minutes.
That would be correct.
But until then, we want to give you this recipe from Seaboard Triumph Foods. It's going to change your life, right?
It will change your life.
Okay, so let's start with the pork first. Whenever you go to the store, what do you look for? How do you know which one you should buy, which one you should not buy, right? That's the question.
When you go to the store and look for pork in itself, you want a darker colored red meat. Okay. And then you want marbling just like you would see in a beef ribeye. And that'll give you a good flavor inside the meat, and it's good to cook with because you have the moisture from the fat internally that cooks throughout the meat.
Okay, so one question, I just thought about this. So whenever we cook it, are we supposed to turn it where the fat kind of drips down, or it doesn't matter?
It does not make any difference.
Okay, all right, just curious. All right, well, let's get to the recipe. What's our first step here?
Well, the first step, we're going to take this pork tenderloin out of the package.
And you can, Prairie Fresh is sold locally in Siouxland, so everyone has the opportunity to make dinner tonight, right?
They do. Prairie Fresh is sold locally at every Walmart and Sam's store in the Siouxland area.
Okay. So you're definitely going to want to grab a pen, jot this down. All right, so pretty easy. All right, 2 pork loins come in one package.
Yes. Okay. Here's the pork tenderloin. But what we'll do to start off with, we'll take a little bit of brown sugar, salt, pepper, and garlic powder, and spread across this entirely to get us a glaze on top of this meat as we cook it.
I mean, you can't go wrong with brown sugar, right?
You can't go wrong with any of this stuff.
Okay, one of the questions, light brown, dark brown, does it matter?
It's people's preference.
Okay.
I prefer light brown sugar.
Today we're using light brown. Okay, so you're just giving kind of a few pinches of salt, I would say, on each side, right?
Not a lot.
Not a lot, okay.
If you want more salt, you can have it after you get done, or when you plate it.
Then we got some pepper going on.
I like a lot of pepper.
You know what? I do too.
Yes.
It really enhances the flavor, doesn't it?
It does.
Is it just my taste bud that thinks that?
Nope. I put a lot of pepper on all the meats that I cook, and especially Prairie Fresh pork.
It is smelling good, this combination. All right, what we got there?
A little bit of garlic powder.
A little bit of garlic powder, not garlic salt.
No garlic salt. Powder.
All right. So once you get this combination going, you stick it on the grill. How long are we cooking it for?
You're going to cook it for 25 minutes.
Let's go ahead and put it on there.
About 8 minutes on each side. 8 minutes, and then flip it over.
8 minutes on each side. All right. So total, you're going to cook it about 16 to 25 minutes, just depending on what you're looking at. You got to kind of check it every now and then.
Yes, and you want to cook it to about 145 degree temperature, internal temperature, and it should come out nice and pink on the inside and moist and tender.
Oh, we want to see that final product, don't we? Because I know you can't smell it, but it is smelling great. Let's see it.
It smells great.
And it would be nice to pair it with no other than corn.
Corn on the cob.
How do you like to cook your corn on the cob? On the grill, right?
I prefer to leave it in the husk.
Oh my goodness. That is looking fantastic. That looks great. All right, and it has a little bit of sweet taste to it, but not too much.
Yes. It just glazes over, and it has a sweet taste on the top, but it's excellent.
Chef Stan Scott here with all the recipes. We'll be right back.